Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to break down IBM DataStage. It's a tool designed to take all your messy, scattered data and turn it into a seriously powerful asset, one that's ready for the age of AI.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at the data challenges pretty much every company is wrestling with right now. Then, we'll get to know the tool itself and its core ideas. After that, we'll see its key features in action. And finally, we'll tie it all together to show why this stuff is absolutely crucial for any AI strategy.
All right, first up, the modern data challenge. Before we even talk about solutions, let's really get a handle on the problem everyone is dealing with. You might be sitting on a goldmine of data, but the big question is, can you actually get to it?
And this right here is the heart of the issue. For most companies, the reality is that their critical data is all over the place, in different systems, on different clouds, in totally different formats. This creates what we call data silos, and they make it incredibly difficult to see the full picture and actually use your data the way you want to.
So how in the world do you break down those walls and unlock all that trapped potential? Well, that brings us right to our next section, where we meet IBM DataStage, the tool built specifically for this kind of modern data integration.
So what is it really? At its core, IBM DataStage is this powerful data integration tool. Its whole job is to find your data no matter where it lives, transform it so it's clean and trustworthy, and then deliver it exactly where it needs to go for things like advanced analytics and AI.
And listen, this is not some new kid on the block. For 19 years in a row, Gartner has named DataStage a leader in this space. Think about that. That kind of consistency, it just screams deep, proven experience at the very top of the industry.
A huge reason for that long-standing leadership is its flexibility. See, DataStage can handle the two main ways we do data integration, ETL and ELT. So think of it like this. With ETL, you chop your veggies and mix your sauce before you put the lasagna in the oven. Everything is prepped and organized. With ELT, it's more like you throw all the ingredients in the pan first and let the heat of the oven cook it all together. You're using the power of the destination system itself. DataStage supports both, which means you're never locked into just one way of doing things. It future-proofs your whole data strategy.
That whole idea of adaptability brings us to our next section, the 3 pillars of integration. Because, you see, DataStage isn't just a random box of features. There's a real modern philosophy behind it, and it's built on these 3 key ideas.
The first pillar is all about flexibility. It's this idea of design once, run anywhere. You can build a data pipeline one time, just once, and then deploy it wherever your data happens to be, on-prem, in the cloud, a mix of both, wherever. That saves a huge amount of rework.
Pillar number 2 is about accessibility, and it's about empowering everyone on your data team. This means a business analyst can use a simple drag-and-drop interface, while a data engineer can get in there and write some heavy-duty code. And the best part? They can all collaborate in the same environment.
And the third pillar? It is all about trust. As your data is moving through a pipeline, DataStage has tools built right in to keep an eye on it, check its quality, and make sure it's following the rules. This makes sure that the data coming out the other end is reliable and something you can actually base critical decisions on.
So that's the big idea. But what does this actually look like when the rubber hits the road? Let's jump into Section 4 and check out some key capabilities that turn this philosophy into real-world benefits.
This is where things get really cool. On one hand, you've got raw performance. DataStage uses what's called a parallel processing engine. Just think of it like a multi-lane superhighway for your data. It lets you process huge volumes at incredible speeds. But on the other hand, you have flexibility. That same tool lets you switch between those ETL and ELT patterns without having to rewrite everything. It's that rare combo of having a race car engine with the ability to drive it anywhere you want.
And this slide just perfectly illustrates that empower any user idea. The business analyst can drag and drop. A data analyst can jump in and add a few custom functions. And the data engineer, they can use the Python tools to build the whole thing from scratch with code. It's all about letting everyone work together, using the tools they're most comfortable with.
And here's where it really starts to feel like the future. DataStage has generative AI built in. This means you can literally just describe the data pipeline you want in plain English using a chatbot, and it will start building it for you. This just lowers the barrier to entry like crazy and makes the whole process so much faster.
Okay, this brings us to our final and maybe the most important section, making data AI ready. Why are we doing all of this? At the end of the day, it's all about getting your organization's data prepped and ready for the demands of artificial intelligence. You see, DataStage doesn't exist on an island.
It's the essential first step in IBM's bigger watsonx ecosystem. It handles that critical data integration piece, which then feeds into tools for data governance, and that ultimately fuels the data platform that powers all of your AI models. It's the foundation of the whole thing.
And that is really the ultimate takeaway here. DataStage is engineered to turn that massive problem of scattered data silos into the solution, a single, trusted, unified foundation that can reliably power your most important mission-critical AI work.
So as we wrap up, this is the one question to really think about for your own organization. We've all heard the saying, but it has never been more true than it is today. Your AI is only as good as the data you feed it. Is yours ready? Because a great AI strategy, it doesn't start with algorithms. It starts with data.